all year round.
Yeah.
It makes sense. Yo, they say with all of this fake weather shit and all that, they fake trying to make New York like a baby Miami. You think that shit could ever be
So who's saying? They saying that the weather is fake?
Niggas is saying that the way shit is going, they probably trying to pull it like to where New York could be hot all year round.
Wait.
Imagine that?
Who's they?
The theorist.
Hold on.
Conspiracy theory.
Leave that there. Let's go back to checking in New York.
Okay, bet. That's another topic.
We'll go back.
Yeah, let's go back. Checking in. What do you know? Like, we ever ran into checking in?
It's
New York.
New York. We used to go Brooklyn. We used to go everywhere and just show up like we're here.
We don't gotta show up with nobody.
If you showed up in the wrong way, you would get your ass whooped. You would. We was one of the people checking, like you said, checking people on the way up to our blocks. Like if you're not from here, like so you here, what's your business?
So for anybody that don't know Lauren Place, right? Lauren Place starts for us. It starts on Fordham and Lauren.
At the corner,
on the corner, and it goes all the way up to BCC. It continues to the other side. But we don't know nothing about you.
So y'all was making people check in Lauren.
I'm gonna be totally honest with you. When phone booths existed, we had a phone booth on the corner.
The ones that had to put the quarter in, not the new one with the wire.
Fordham and Lauren Place.
But y'all wasn't extorting people out of money.
Absolutely not.
That's different.
Yeah, that's way different.
This is what I'm saying.
That's the checking you talking about.
Yeah, that's a different type of checking.
If we didn't know,
I came to Lordy to shoot a video, right?
That's not happening like that.
And you gotta give me something.
We never had the opportunity to, confront somebody that was actually trying to do that. They was just visiting people from the block, and it was young dudes like us. And if we didn't know what you was coming up here to do,
y'all was doing some young shit.
It was some young dumb shit because we was outside every day.
Right.
So before you even stepped and came around the corner, yo, what's up? Who you came to see?
Yeah.
I came to see something. Now you got to call them from the phone.
And if you think about it, as adults now, they're just doing the same young dumb shit.
Yeah.
Same shit.
But it's different though. That's not even checking in, bro. Checking in is telling the nigga from the deli down the block, you gotta pay me every month in order for you to have that business there.
You talking about some whole mafia?
You mixing it. That's extortion.
That's extortion, right? Like I said, checking in. The way nigga was doing it in LA was, yo, you came to shoot a movie on my block. You gotta
anything. No,
that's
anything. Making any noise.
There's a video. Wait, that's mixed. They mixed checking in with extortion.
Right. They combined
it.
Because you was doing it.
Nah, because if for example, checking in with clicks is not that extortion to me. What clicks to me is, for example, when I'm Crip, Blood, whatever I am that originated over there.
That's right.
And as a gang member, when I would show up to LA repping,
I'm letting it be known.
The gang that I'm repping, I'm letting it be known first.
Because that was the purpose of it.
That's the whole check. That's the original check-in.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the official check-in.
Yo, I'm on the count.
Right.
For this set.
Right. Let niggas know,
I'm pulling up. Yeah. What's going on? Right. They like, yo, what you bringing?
That's the official check.
I got a couple, whatever it is. That I don't know.
Now you got the 2.0 chicken.
You make sure you come correct, or it's up.
Exactly.
On the other end of the line. Now
let's be clear. You had to go with money?
Not necessarily. If you was one of those niggas where they felt they could squeeze you, then yeah, you gotta come.
Right.
Like if you're a rapper.
Nah, if you one of those niggas that's okay with being squeezed, or that's the only, or if you was an official nigga and you could speak your way as a man, yo, homie, what do you mean check in? What's going on? I'm just out of respect. This is your town. This is your city. Your set runs here. I don't want to come step on nobody's toes. What we doing? Yo, I'm coming out of respect, and I'm bringing gifts.
Like what?
I might bring a bottle or two. I might bring 10 pounds of weed.
Yeah.
I might bring something for the community to eat off of. I might bring a little 20 pack here, throw that in the pot for the set.
But you think that had to be a part of it? The gifts had to be a part of it? Or the gift was more like a welcoming thing for you?
Payment.
Either
for you to be received well.
Right. Right.
Now, if you...
They decide that, not you.
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily. Like, yo, you want to check in, you got to do this.
No.
How
you come is on you.
All right.
So, but think about it.
It being correct is dictated by them.
I don't know. Some. I don't know. To me, it's unwritten rules. It's like, yo, because it could be a whole bozo nigga. I'm not gonna say bozo. I don't wanna. It could be some whole left field nigga coming in the building. Matter of fact, it could be me and some other random dude coming to a hood that we don't know about, right? Mm-hmm. Say I bumped into Big U and I don't know where I'm at. I'm just here. Yo, I came to the club to have a drink.
Big U was like, nah, you gotta give me 10 bands.
Where the fuck you from, nigga? Who you? Yo, homie, that's not what I'm here for, my nigga. I'm here for a drink. I'm from New York. This is what we doing, but what's up, nigga? Ain't no food here. That could be it right there. But so if it's some bozo nigga that's like, yo, homie, I didn't know. I also read the green light
that he was extorting a dude with a dispensary. The nigga was getting like $1,000 weekly or every month, I think.
Yeah, niggas gonna do it.
Yeah, but he could have done. Bro, you a public figure, basically.
They said they did that shit. They tried to do it to Khaled.
But he could have done.
They said they tried to do it to Khaled, and
he could have done that shit differently.
And Nip was like, nah, homie, he's here to make money in music. Like, y'all wildin' with all that.
He could have done that shit differently. He could have created his own.
Why they tried Khaled?
Because he had bread.
Yeah, he looked like a little Pillsbury Doughboy. They might have thought they could push him. They could push him over.
I feel like he had that old mentality, like from back in the days. Like, nigga, you could have done shit legally. Like, look, I'm gonna have my own weed brand. Put it in your dispensary. I want 50% of that. You keep the other 50. Now we doing business.
That's what it was with the Big U shit. That's your man and all that, but ese llenó con Nipsey, con la situación con.
Wait, you said whose man?
I'm not saying you saying nah. You and all this check.
Nah. I'm just asking y'all, like, bro, that shit won't work in New York.
It'll be difficult.
That shit won't work in New York.
But I promise you
might get clapped by the delivery nigga from the store. Simple.
To say.
You know that.
But you do got niggas that is actually paying right now in New York.
Paying, like,
to live.
Paying? No, that's different though.
It's extortion.
Yeah, but
checking in.
What happened? No.
There's still niggas. There's niggas checking in.
Yeah, you gotta check it.
Yeah, I think there's people checking in, like, paying right now in New York.
Yeah, that we don't know about.
Brother, you can't just come to New York and shoot a video, bro.
It depends, like, you know what I'm saying, in the hood or whatever.
This is the thing. If you could go
to the village.
Now hold on,
right? All day down there,
and you're gonna be good unless you have an issue in the city. They're gonna go see you down there.
So nigga, if you decide to go to the Bronx to come here and shoot a music video on 187, it's because you know niggas there.
Oh, so you checked in already?
You already checked in. No, man. You call somebody. You call that nigga. Take care. Be like, yo, woo, I'm coming through. Tato, dale.
You said 10K?
No, 10K. I said,
yeah. Like, god damn.
That's 10K.
I mean, it's the same thing, bro. Yes, people check in everywhere, bro.
I'm not checking in unless I respect you, nigga.
Like I said, I haven't been to LA. If you live in LA, I'm gonna call my nigga. Yo, voy pa' allá.
It's like, keep it a buck, bro. Mm-hmm. Let's get into the mentality that we know where we from.
Right.
Let's stop acting like we don't know. Let's not do that. We definitely from the Bronx, right?
We in the Bronx right now,
like in New York, right? So we know that when you go to somebody's house, you bring something with you.
Somebody hood.
Don't come to my house to drink and not bring a bottle.
Pop a bottle or something.
Don't bring a bottle. Because if we turn the camera and we look at this at the bar, y'all could tell that I didn't drink all that. I didn't drink all that.
That's what I'm saying.
But it's just a form of respect for you to come and.
What's it called? Hospitality.
Boom. So I guess that's at a bigger level.
Yes.
Especially when it's gang related.
Absolutely. Why not though? It just makes sense. It does. Even in politics with people that's doing it legally, it's like, nigga,
it happens at every level.
You ain't bring me no Perry on, nigga.
It happens at every level.
I'm gonna talk to you when we cutting it.
It happens at every level.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna talk about you. This
every level.
Came in here without the.
So that checking in ain't bad. It is not a bad thing.
No, checking in is not bad.
It's not a bad thing. It's actually a good thing.
Depends exactly how you go about it. Right. I might want to go to LA and be just chill, like, and be good.
If you go to LA or any city and you going over there you a tourist and you just gonna do tourist shit,
regular shit, yeah.
Then you good. You can go to the beach. All of that. Nobody's not looking your way. Nobody's looking your way.
Right.
But if you want to go and you want to rep that shit that you about, right?
Yeah.
You figure you want to run into to people that are about it.
You want to pop that shit.
And when you run into people that are about it, you want to come correct.
Correct.
Right?
That's all it is, bro. Just come correct, man.
Well, I mean, y'all realize a lot of rappers don't come to the Bronx, Brooklyn. All these
No.
rappers from LA, Atlanta, they don't come over here.
It's different codes over here, bro.
Yeah, like this is different type of water over here.
I know that the youngest now make it a little mixy.
It's different out here.
No, but the youngest make it a little mixy though. The youngest made it cool to float around.
Mm-hmm.
Today, it's cool to float around.
Mixy is a thing.
Mixy not like problematic, but mixy like.
Mixy is a category in the gang shit now.
Yeah.
I think you.
What's that?
I don't know if you. Who was it that told me that? Like, nah, Dad. There's a thing. There's a thing that you mixy. Like you don't pertain to a gang, but you hang, but you cool with both sides.
I'm gonna use once again. I'm gonna use our block as an example.
Right.
You know, when I was younger, not no more. I got shout out to Lauren, but I got probably like legit 20 years that I don't sit there. Legit 15
This
years
summer
that
we
I'm
coming outside.
I ain't coming outside.
And we bringing these microphones outside.
No. I don't think I'm coming outside. But listen, it was valid.
Yo, you not coming outside this summer?
Nah, I don't do
Nigga, we outside this summer.
No, I don't do the outside thing.
You talking?
Listen.
Talking about not coming outside, nigga.
Damn, y'all made me lose my train of thought. What we was on?
Outside and checking in. Shout out to Lauren.
But what we was talking about, like what was the direction we was going?
Checking in.
That was it. Nah, it was something in between. Mixy.
And yeah. And somebody that plays both
sides. They put a name to that, but
trendy.
Right?
That's what I was trying to get at.
Alright, so we had days like the 4th of July where everybody was out.
All the gangs,
But what you couldn't do is go in there and claim anything.
Right, because that's not what it was about.
No, it was about Lauren Place. And still at our level growing up, it was like we didn't care if you was Blood, Crip, Latin King, whatever you was, bro.
It was a neighborhood thing.
It was just straight Lauren.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You couldn't come in there and
some blocks.
We didn't even want beads out. Like you was you. Yeah, you wasn't whatever you repped.
Mm-hmm. Damn, my nigga. Sin. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Which was a good thing, bro. Mm. It was a great thing.
It kept order. It kept, it made you feel protected. It
unity.
Made you feel like, you belong to something.
Right.
And if something happened on this block, I'm protected.
Right. So now I think that type of thing went into also the gangs. You could be Blood, that Woo and what's the other one? Woo and what was the other shit?
I don't know, bro. There's so many YB, YGs, and ACs.
All them letters, all everything. Yeah. You could be a part of something, and they'll group it into this thing that is a neighborhood.
No, because now you have a set. Well, you have a set where you have Blood niggas and Crip.
Or there's certain places where they
that's what I'm saying. Like,
you got a whole set that.
Woo and Cho, right? Woo, Cho, right? You could be.
This is what I think.
Those
what's happening now. Like, there's a set where you have.
No, this is what's happening. It's an umbrella.
Yeah.
I tell you what, though.
That Woo that chose an umbrella, and underneath you can have all gangs.
In prison, it depends. It depends on because a lot of this gang politics shit streams from prison.
From prison, absolutely.
And shit like that. So I'm trying to think like, would it go that way in prison? Can there? And then I think in the feds, it's broken down in like geographics and the number.
In prison,
so
it could go that way. But in the feds,
it has nothing to do with that. In the feds, right? No, that's what I meant. In the feds, it's possible that you could see a Blood and a Crip because they from New York.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So it gets
it's geographic.
Broken down or whatever. But then
Then it
changes on levels.
Yeah, because it could be geographical. Cool, you from New York, so New York niggas chill with New York niggas. But
That
are you
would be-
black, Hispanic?
Hispanic.
Are you,
what
you
kind
know,
of
the
New York
alphabet
nigga
club?
are you?
See.
So what you really repping? Like
Yeah.
what you really like?
Yeah,
what you
yeah,
really-
yeah.
What time you really on? You
Yeah.
on New York time or
Yeah.
you on blood time?
Yeah,
Like, let it be known.
yeah.
Right.
But then you got tiers of that. You know, not to go into a jail tangent or whatever.
You could go into that because you know about that.
Yeah, you looked at.
So the high level
You the only one
penitentiary
who know
shit,
about that.
that's what I meant to say. The
Yeah.
high level penitentiary shit, they not trying to hear that. They not trying to hear you dealing with no blood nigga or nah.
So
it's
what's it
like pick
about?
a side. Because these are people that are, they have a lot more like,
You a man before anything in there. That's
yeah, like it's like you pick a side, my nigga. It's like you gonna be Crip, you gonna be Crip. You gonna be blood, you gonna be blood. You gonna be white, you gonna be white. You gonna be with the Puerto Ricans, you gonna be Puerto Rican with the Puerto
It
Ricans.
don't matter what state you from.
It don't matter. It's not like
All the way at the top.
at the penitentiary level. Now down where you at the camp, or you at the low, or you at the, it's a little more leeway involved. You could walk the yard without having an eye.
Mm-hmm.
But now the higher you get in levels, the deeper the politics shit get, and your own will do you in.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's shit.
Yeesh.
Yeah, but 2025, man, is ill, man. I don't know if niggas is checking in. I don't know. If
so the point is that checking in won't work in New York.